Morning, children. I hope you all are keeping well. A very happy new year to you all, children. Today, we are going to start lesson number 8, Microsoft Excel. Children, Microsoft Excel is a powerful spreadsheet program that allows you to organize data, complete calculations, graph data, and develop reports. Now, let us see what is a worksheet. Excel allows you to organize data in rows and columns. These rows and columns are collectively called worksheet. So when you are going to open your MS Excel, you will find worksheet in front of you. The data in an electronic worksheet is organized in the same manner as it is done in a manual worksheet. Like MS Word software, spreadsheet has the basic features to help you create, edit, or format worksheets. A spreadsheet file is called workbook, which is like a notebook having 255 individual worksheets. Children, you all know what is a notebook, where you write. So, workbook is like having 255 individual worksheets. That means 255 individual pages. On each worksheet, data is organized vertically in columns and horizontally in rows. Each worksheet of Excel 2010 has 16,384 columns and 10,48,576 rows. Children, you can see here the columns are written and they are addressed by alphabets A, B, C, D, and so on. And rows are addressed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So, children, a letter identifies each column and the number identifies each row. The column letters begin with A and end with XFD. The row numbers begin with 1 and end with 10,48,576. Only a small fraction of these columns and rows display on the screen at one time. So children, you cannot see everything at one time. To view a different part of a worksheet, you can use the scroll bar to display it on your screen. The intersection of a column and a row is called cell. The boxes which you have seen, it is actually called a cell. A cell is a basic unit of the worksheet into which you can enter data. Cell is identified by the column and the row in which it is located. For example, the intersection of column B and row 5 is referred to as B5, which is called cell address. Later on, I'm going to explain you how you can address the cell. Cell may contain three types of data. Labels, that is text, values, that is numbers, or the formulas. Children, you have already seen the columns and the rows. Let us see what is a cell address. Children, today we are going to learn about Microsoft Excel. When you are going to open Microsoft Excel, you will get this type of sheet. We call it as worksheet. This is sheet number 1. As you can see here, this is sheet number 1. You can press the plus button and then you will get sheet 2. Then sheet 3. Like this, you can press this button to get as many sheets. How many worksheets you can get? 255. It is the maximum limit. And collectively we call it as workbook. Suppose in the sheet 1 I have written computer. Then in the sheet 2 we will not find computer. It is like a book where number of pages are there. This is page 1, this is page 2, this is page 3. Now these are the columns. As you can see, A, B, C, D, E, F. These are the various columns and these are the rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many columns are there? There are 16,384 columns and rows there are 10,48,576 rows. So when you are going to scroll down, you will get the numbers. And if you want to see the columns, you have to press this scroll button. So like this, you can get the number of rows and columns. Children, now we will talk about the cell address. These boxes are called cell. Suppose I want to give address to it. What is the address of this cell? Suppose computer I have written over here and now I am going to give address. So how we are going to call this box or cell, you can say E9. Why E9? Because E is the column and 9 is the row. Suppose I am talking about G column. G column, 9th row. So you can easily say that it is G9. You can see the name over here in the name box. G9. Now, if I am talking about this cell, then it is H13. You can see over here in the name box H13. Like this way, you can give the address to the cell. I hope children you have understood. Please practice it so that it is very much clear what is cell address, how many rows are there and how many columns are there. Thank you children for watching this video.